Just a pro tip for husbands out there. Wives do not like the amount of crumbs that come off your toast when you eat it standing in front of the toaster. Just saying, is something I learned after more than a decade of marriage.
If you just got married and then, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are eating toast, really anywhere, make sure you are sweeping them up afterwards because there are crumbs. You may not think there's crumbs. You may not know there's crumbs. There are crumbs, and they will find them. And they will be like, why are these your crumbs? You're like, they're not my crumbs. This is...
The Handbag Husband!
The Handbag Husband! Yay!
Procrastination.
So today, this is one we've been putting off as the boxes pile up. 1, 2, 3 in the bag. But today we are going to be doing...
It's not a bag. It's a shopping bag.
Okay, it is a bag. I mean, technically it's a bag. It's a sack. But today we're going to be doing an update about Topanga, right? I know we've been traveling around the world and you've seen us on our Hermèscapades in the various and sundry parts of the world. Yay. Which we love, but also we like being home too. And oftentimes when we come home, we're home for a while, we're getting everything fixed, and then we leave, right? And we do our visits with Topanga. And these are actually from a variety of visits, multiple visits to Topanga over this year, where we picked up things, we got things delivered to us, and we had to go pick up things that we ordered and then showed up. So today we're going to get everyone caught up on our kind of Topanga timeline, our Topanga spend, and the objects that we picked up, and also kind of how as our Hermèscapades have progressed, right? As we have become... spending more and more time in Europe, as our pied-à-terre search continues, and as our life kind of changes, how that affects our interaction with the boutiques that we have already established relationships with, including Topanga. Now, before we get to it though, if you like these videos, if you like the Hermes conversation, if you like the Hermes milieu, and if you like the bag candy, and we're always going to try to bring you the best bag candy we can, don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help our channel grow. And of course, we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. But also because it means you will get notified when our newest long videos come out, our newest short videos come out, and all the things we have on the socials, on Instagram, on YouTube, as well as on Reddit. I have my weekly Hermes worldwide web search, the bags that caught my eye. I put those up, as well as some other stuff that you don't see on Instagram and you don't see on YouTube, as well as our advice line. So we have our advice line down here, and give us a call if you have questions about your Hermèscapades, about how to develop a relationship with an SA, about what you should say, what is the best tact when you come into the boutique, or how to develop a relationship with your special loved one, that's you, baby boo, who also does the Hermèscapades with you. Boo. We can give you our experience advice about all those things. So give us a call, leave us a message, +1. It is an American phone number, no WhatsApp, sorry. Not yet. We're going to have calls from outside, we'll get a WhatsApp. But leave a voice message and we will answer those questions based on our experiences at the end of the videos as they start come rolling in. All right, so let's get down to this long-awaited, long put off unboxing from our objects from Topanga. So first up, let's talk about a couple things that have sort of led us to this point where things are piling up. It's not just pure procrastination. I mean,
it is procrastination.
It's some procrastination.
Yeah.
But if you've been following along with all of our stuff, we have our pied-à-terre. So we've been roaming around and touring houses and looking at potential spaces to spend more time on the other side of the Atlantic. Primarily in potentially London and Spain, right? We saw the Spain one and also Italy as well. So we spent a lot of time on that.
Or someone lost hope in Paris. Someone lost hope. You didn't even mention.
I was getting there.
Okay.
As well as Paris, right? Or even Lyon, right? I mean, yeah. Anyways, I digress. So that's still a process, and the excitement of finding a space is one thing, and I think as we are starting to engage more and more with the nuts and bolts of it, with the realtors and with those things, it's another experience as well. We'll get into that on the pied-à-terre. But needless to say, our focus has been on that. Emotionally, physically, financially, a lot of those things are getting prepped for wherever that final decision may lead us. So what that means is
I
that
guess, sorry, my excuse would be like, somehow we got the boxes delivered to us before the trip. I'm like, I'm not gonna unbox this. I need to like prep for the trip. I need to like pack my bag, do laundry, whatever. Right? I was like, okay, let's just put this somewhere else. Just throw the boxes in the deepest part of the closet. So that's why it's been piling.
Also, like these boxes have been around for a couple months at this point. I don't remember. I don't know which was which. So it'll be as surprising for you as it is for us as to which ones they are. So, but there's a lot of different things in there. I think I think it will just kind of show where our minds are at with the Hermes at Topanga, and we'll talk a little bit about that. How our changing lifestyle has meant that our relationship with Hermes is changing. I think for the better, but it is going to be changing, and I guess change is the one constant or whatever. Cliche. So enough talk. Let's get to one of these boxes here. Which one do you think I should do first? This one?
That one's fine.
This
or
one?
Whichever.
Let's do this
Be
one.
careful, please.
So as you can see, this is a box, which is fragile.
They're all, I guess, except this one.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Let's love to get it open here. But in the meantime, I guess overall, while I'm opening these, what do you think about our experience with Topanga so far at the moment for this year?
Fine. Like it's the same. Topanga has been the same. Obviously, it's more convenient because it's nearer than another country.
Yes. Well, yes. It's
the boutique that's like
It's 9 to 12 hours closer than the other boutiques we go to. Yeah.
Yes. No complaints. Like it's the same. It's the same as last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have in here.
Oh, you prep the cutter at the same color as Hermes.
Oh yes, of course. In fact, this may be the Hermes
orange.
Orange. Get it. Let's see what we got in here.
That's not our house number though, 350. So don't try to come. I don't know.
Yes, if you're gonna send us fan mail, don't send it to 350.
That's not. I don't know what's that for.
Let me put this down. This is getting too complicated.
Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Oh, there's a box. There we go.
All right. And we're back. So we got our box. And what's inside? I don't know. We'll see. But as you can see, this one came with a nice little letter from Hermes. I guess this would be an invoice or
invoice.
Like a
Invoice.
Invoice. So we'll set that aside here, and let's see what is inside the box.
Careful. They're all fragile. I don't want you to like open.
They're actually fragile.
Yes.
Not just
I don't want you to open it and it's fall and it's
pseudo fragile. Oh yeah. Okay. So this one is going to be the Hermes So mugs. And I think this is, if you've watched before, we've gotten quite a few objects from the So collection when it came out. And again, I think it does kind of show our shifting towards the more kind of daily usage Hermes objects. Things that we can use on a daily basis, things that are maybe less fragile, right? And maybe more kind of daily usage in the sense that if they break, which tragedy has struck our household and they did break. I think one of our, I know, I was there.
The teacup.
I was the culprit. One of the teacups from the So collection, it broke. There was a sudden gust.
I heard the sound of like something like, fall on the floor and like,
yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
The first thing I asked, do you remember what I asked?
No, what was that?
Which collection?
It's a fair point. Yeah.
No, because if it's like Cheval, that's money, right? That's like expensive.
Yes.
Like Cheval is so expensive because like
and hard to get.
Yes. Hard to get.
Yes.
We have in the set, like if it's like it's everything in their own set. We collect it like almost close to the finish the collection. And good thing you say so. I was like, oh, okay, that's not so bad.
But the thing is, I mean, maybe this is the conundrum, the paradox with Hermes in general, or luxury items, or nice, expensive, well-made items in general, is that and I think you and I are both on two different sides of this, considering I don't know if you've ever used any of your So cups. You definitely use it way less than I did.
When
for
you
sure.
do like cappuccino, you know what? I have an issue with the tea cup. I think it's too small.
Yeah, I agree.
So the Hermes has like 3 sizes, right? You
Yeah.
have the shot, they have the coffee, you have, 4, have the, no, 3, they have the tea, coffee, and the breakfast.
Yes.
We need the breakfast size.
The breakfast like
The
mug.
bigger, I like that size better.
Yeah.
So I think the So that we got, the one that you broke, it's too small for my liking, you know?
Yeah.
It's like too...
I agree. It doesn't allow for
like foam or...
a full cappuccino.
Correct.
Cappuccino.
Yeah. So that's one of my complaints.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I don't use it often. And then if I want to drink tea, I want like lots of hot tea.
Yeah.
So that's So that's why I think the breakfast size for
So I think that's the two sides of it, right? I use the So mug almost every day for cappuccino or for espresso. And as a result, when I was cleaning it and I was drying it off, it's one of those things where you're dazing off and you're thinking about the rest of your day and the other things, and sudden gust of gravity. And the thing about it is that it would hit, but it didn't break the first time on the tile floor.
Oh, it didn't?
It hit and you could hear it like wobble, 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 wobble. And then the last one's like, and I was like, oh. So it was a tragedy. My day was definitely ruined from it.
Go back to plastic
Yes.
sippy cup.
Yes, that's right. It's back where I belong, in the children's table, obviously. But the thing is, as a So, and yes, it's expensive. I mean, in comparison to other cups, if you go to IKEA or whatever, it is expensive. But as the So, it was less of a concern, right? And that's sort of the point of these as well. Is that I hope that one day these get used and like it gets rough, it gets worn in places.
Sure.
I hope that maybe there's a chip and things that happen.
No,
here
do not. We don't use chips.
It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Like on the handle or something,
Sure.
Things like that happen. That's what makes these objects mine. And this is my perspective. I know this is not your perspective.
No, that's fine for So. Like, right, that's
Yes.
what we were saying.
That's what So, yeah.
We want something that we can use every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
That's
it's
right.
fine. And then I feel like the collection is new enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna discontinue it that soon. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess let's talk about these 3 mugs. Let's talk about these 3 mugs. So it's basically 3 patterns, 3 different patterns. It comes in a set of 3. That's why, I think at that time the store didn't have all 3. So that's why it's come in the
This
in
one's
the
the
box.
tooth. I don't know if we have a tooth one. Like maybe it used to be a dentist. There's a tooth. This one is...
Oh, got bitten by a horse.
I don't know what this is. Look, a little cornetto there. And this one's a gear. So you can see on the bottom the markings, the hallmarks, I guess, if you would kind of sort of say, for these. So it was all different people who made these. Sorry, continue.
No, I'm just saying like this is coming in a set of 3.
Yeah.
They have 3 versions.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to make sure we got.
And also just one in case.
No.
There's 2 of us, one just in case. I don't know which one.
No.
It comes in the So motif, right? It's named after the famous horse derby or race or something like that in England. That they have every single year. But, the beautiful thing about the So collection is that it is a daily use collection. It is, meant to be used. It's meant to be used, right? Yeah. Whereas, the Cheval d'Orient, it feels very specific when you use it. You feel the gravitas, right? And also, they're relatively easy to produce. I mean, they didn't put the same effort into producing the Cheval d'Orient. It has gold inlay and it has, various and kind of really complex patterns.
Yeah.
This one is more simplistic, so I think that it will be around a lot longer as well.
Sure.
So, but I'm glad we got 3 mugs. These are, these are obviously bigger than the one that we had.
Correct.
Much bigger, which is the other side to it. Yeah. The cost on this one were $720. So with tax in there.
We'll pop up. We'll pop it.
Yeah, we'll pop it up there. But with the tax in there, it's $788.40.
We're gonna pop it up.
Yeah.
It's too. Yeah.
9.5%. Yes.
It
sucks. 9.5%, I think. Yeah. So needless to say, either way, we got these ones as kind of a way to soothe the loss of the other one. And they didn't have I don't think they had the other cup at the time or something like that, but we didn't get that one. That one will get replaced. I might even rebuild the one that we have and just have it as my homage to my Hermes So cup.
No comments.
It's the only object that we've had that's actually been destroyed from Hermes so far. As I'm up to date, but I'm not making any guarantees. But it was sad. I was like, oh, that's sad. But glad we got these 3, and then we will move on to the next one. All right, next up is another box, which is not a bag. It is, in fact, a box. And there's no wrong being a box.
There's no bag in this unboxing. There's no bag.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. No,
I don't want to give them like false hope.
Yes,
there's no bag in this one.
Yes.
So.
Let's see what this one is.
Be careful, please.
I guess if we get a pied à terre, wherever we end up getting the pied à terre, for some of the home objects.
Depends on where. Like say for example,
yes.
Paris would be the cornet.
Oh, I see. You like that cornet though.
But it's
You're
Paris.
just begging for an excuse to have the cornet.
The cornet?
Yeah, you
Cornet?
like
Cornet.
the watercolor jungle theme. Yeah.
It's feminine. It's a little bit. I understand, right?
I don't know about feminine. I could see how you would see it that way. What about London or Italy? How would that change it?
Oh, a very odd shape stuffing.
Yeah.
Please be careful. They're all fragile, man.
The most fragile thing that I care about is you, baby.
My emotion.
Oh. No go.
Spain might be the Art Deco red. You see what I'm saying? Like Art Deco red. I feel like that can go Italy or Spain. London would be. Ew, I don't like that collection, but I feel that fits London. The mosaic edge.
Oh, really? You go mosaic?
For London.
I guess it depends on what part of London you're in.
And also, if we get Rome, almost like also okay with Rome too.
I feel like Cheval d'Orient is perfect for Rome. Just like kind of gaudy and garish and.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have here. So we have this one was another one that we had.
I think these are plates, maybe.
We ordered and shipped to us. Let's see on the list. Could be. We have our little manifest here. Here's a little manifest. Let's see what we have.
Be careful, this guy.
Yeah, you would think it'd be better packed than that.
Must be plates.
It must be. Well, let's see. The suspense is killing me.
The suspender? What is it?
Oh, it's such a weird way of packaging this. What it is the bowl.
Oh.
Yes. So
my cereal bowl.
Yes.
Yes, I remember now.
It is another from the So collection. And I think this one would actually be the most useful for you.
Yes.
Right? For it is the cereal bowl, as you called it.
I think this one, they call it, was it fruit bowl?
A fruit bowl. I guess I could see that.
On the website. I don't remember, but I was like, okay, this bowl size, that's for my cereal.
So like a bowl you put fruit in, or a bowl that you chop up fruit and eat fruit out of?
You serve the fruit.
You serve the fruit.
What's it say? What's it under?
It says it is a sought Hermes hollow dish.
No.
No?
No.
It says it is a sought Hermes small bowl with lid. No.
Oh, so this is
it.
The hollow.
So it says it is a sought Hermes. Excusez-moi. A So Hermes.
Now they won't let you buy a PHA in Paris.
They're like, so yeah, your finances check out, everything's good, but your French is terrible. I can do better, I swear. Duolingo, where are you at? Anyways, so yes, and it has the horse on the inside. The hallmark is a bell. So like a bellhop bell. I don't know if you all can see that. Like a little ding, like for service bell. Which I think is kind of an interesting one. I think that's actually pretty cool.
I need one.
Yeah. Oh no, you don't need one. You definitely don't need one. And we just got one of them, right? We just got one.
Because you say you don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
This one actually they have two sizes. So one, this small one, and then there's one, a bigger one. And I'm like, you know what? I think I only need this size. I don't need a bigger size. Or, yeah. My cereal bowl, basically that. And then we were I remember when we were in the boutique, we were like, we were having a discussion like, oh, do you put milk in first or you put cereals in first?
I put cereal in first.
No, you put milk in first.
What? This is not appropriate for this conversation. This is going to turn into no. So
please leave in the comment.
No.
Yeah,
I love you immensely, but sometimes you're just wrong. You're just wrong.
No.
Anyway, so that is the So Bowl. We got one of them, and we'll see how that uses. This thing.
Zero.
I feel like this is the thing. I feel like I've destroyed more bowls in my lifetime than any other cups. So even holding it, I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this to the professionals.
Me?
All right, so next up is another box that you can see. Nothing up my sleeves, has not been opened. Whatever it may or may not
350 means. It's not 350s, and I don't know what that means.
Maybe it's like their own shipping whatevers. But let's see what this one is. Some ASMR.
Cut your own fingers.
Alright, so
it's more so stuff.
Box like this. Set this down.
Careful, it's in your hand.
Yes. One, two,
Oh, that's many.
Yes. All right, so let's see what we have here. And there's really kind of a whole variety of things that it could be. This one looks like a shoebox. I don't believe it's a shoebox.
Why it comes in two?
Maybe it's two separate ones, I guess. We'll see here. This comes in a box that looks like this. Let's see what these are.
The jam.
Yes. This is my jam. The another of the So collection, which are these cute little jam containers, which I guess could also be soy sauce. Oh, we have the soy sauce dish.
No. So you don't put a lid on it when you serve.
I don't know how this works. Okay, I don't know how those ones work.
So this is for butter and jam.
Yes.
That's our purpose.
Ooh, it's got the little
lid. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I said. It's not soy sauce.
Yeah. So it has it has a lip on the lid.
Voila.
So you can close it. You can stick it on your table, and if you were the type of people who leave your butter out, you could do that. Again, it is from the So collection, and
can you show the lid to over here so they can see?
This lid? This lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
Yes.
Horseshoes.
Yes. I don't know what that was. So it is a horseshoe, and again, it's just very nice. And I think the So collection in general has a very congenial, kind of almost like childlike design to it. This one is the hanger on the bottom. So, I mean, if we put all together all the hallmarks, we'll have a whole house full of stuff. And then the inside, just kind of a cool little pattern on there. So, okay, yeah, I guess it's pineapple.
It's not pineapple, but like it's pineapple.
So that is one of those. And we got two of these, right?
I want one to be jam and another one to be butter.
Yes.
Because we decided not to get the butter dish. Because you say, like, when are we going to use butter dish? So we decided to get two of these. So it's like, you know what? Okay, one way for the butter, one way for the jam, and we have like a breakfast. So that's that.
And even apropos of our heated discussion last night about the best flavors of jam.
No. We was talking about what's your favorite berries, and I said banana.
Oh.
And you were like, I'm gonna Google if banana is berries.
There's no way the bananas are berries.
No, and you were asking if it's like a normal rim of quote unquote like berries, and I said strawberries.
Well then fine, what is your favorite jam?
Strawberries, cause
I guess.
Yeah, cause I like strawberries.
I'm more of a blackberry man myself.
You say mulberry.
I do like mulberries and blackberries. I think are almost the same thing. So this is another one, and in fact, it is exactly the same.
It's the same.
So I'm
So they only have like one.
Dismangle these.
What's that
Dismangle.
called?
I don't know if that's a
Variant.
word.
There's only one.
There's not many variants. Yeah, there's just
one.
Just the one.
Yeah.
So no variants, in fact.
No variant. Yeah.
But this one is, I guess, how will you decide? So this one is also the hanger. Oh, how you gonna know?
There's one guy. There's one guy.
They're like, that designer? Yeah.
He or she only
They,
does. Yeah. This specific.
They're like, that's Francois. He does all of our jam. He's our jam specialist.
Could be. Who knows?
Be. So how do you know which ones, or does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
It's not gonna matter.
It depends on it's just grab whenever we serve because we're gonna serve them together.
Yeah.
You know, like butter and whatever, like whipped butter, whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would think about how I would use this on a daily basis.
Don't.
I mean.
You don't.
Is one mine and one yours?
If you would like, you can.
Well, we have to come to an armistice here about how they get used.
Lists, it's not safe.
That's a fair point. And I would have argued with you before the sew incident.
That's all. I don't think it's gonna be everyday use.
Yeah. When would we use these then?
At breakfast.
Sunday
breakfast.
Sunday breakfast together.
When we actually have time to sit down and toast and not eating toast in front of toaster.
Like standing and running out the door.
Yeah. Like when we don't do that, then yes.
Just a pro tip for husbands out there: wives do not like the amount of crumbs that come off your toast when you eat it standing in front of the toaster. Just saying is something I learned after more than a decade of marriage.
If you just got married, and then no.
Yeah. If you are eating toast, really anywhere, make sure you are sweeping them up afterwards because there are crumbs. You may not think there's crumbs. You may not know there's crumbs. There are crumbs, and they will find them. And they will be like, "Why are these your crumbs?" You're like, "They're not my crumbs." Anyway, so that is the jam and butter dishes. I guess the cost on this one is $315 for one. And times 2 for 2.
And at first I was like, why is it kind of expensive? But when I see the lid looks kind of like
it's very
thicker.
well made. Yeah, it's very thick and very well made. It probably even can sustain a drop, maybe.
Why are you saying that?
Some would say. I'm just trying to hedge my bets.
No, because I'm like, okay, the dish that we just talked about, the my cereal bowl, is like, was it two? It's almost the same price as.
Well, I mean, can somebody more technical to make these? I would imagine a bowl is a bowl. These are jam dishes. Although I think that I would prefer the butter dish overall. I know we said no to the butter dish.
No,
yes.
I was gonna get it, and you were like, when are we gonna use it? You kept saying, and I'm like, okay, then we don't need it. So no.
So it's because I have warm memories of at Nana's house, at my grandmother's house, like the butter being on the table.
Correct.
And I always had like crumbs and stuff in it, right?
Like in the butter,
like pushed into the butter, like
sure.
mosaics. But those warm memories come back when I see, and no one really uses it anymore, but like the butter on the table. And obviously you would put it in the refrigerator when you don't use it and then bring it out.
Butter bell. People have been using it.
Butter bell?
Yeah.
What's a butter bell?
It looks.
Is it better? Is it a better butter bell?
So no, so you basically it's like a container. So you have like a bowl, a glass. It's like I need to Google it. It's like this, and you put the water. Basically, water preserve whatever the butter in here. And you put butter, and you basically leave it outside. You don't refrigerate them, so the butter is like soft all the time, and you put it in outside. Butterbell. Butterbell, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so the nostalgia of the butter cover, the butter dish, is there for me. But this one I think infinitely more usable. It's smaller, so you only use it a little bit, and then you wash it and put it away instead of have to like keep the rest of the butter on there until it gets like solidified. Or you can shape it in the shape of like cows and stuff like they do at the fair. All right, another one.
Actually, I was thinking of making butter my own.
Oh.
Probably spend too much time on social media.
Yeah, that's true. You've been Instagramming a little too much on the butter channels. All right, so we have another one up here, and I don't know if you all are going to be surprised, but I think there's a good chance that it is another sew collection.
Yes.
There's a good chance, if you have not guessed by now. And again, I think, we'll talk about that here in a second. But so let's see what this one is. Yes. Very nice. This one actually seems very kind of almost so after dark. The color scheme on it feels very, very nice. It is a so plate, and there are 1, 2, and then tray. Is that the Italian word for it? This one looks like a bunny rabbit, sort of. 3. And I don't know. I think these dishes. Let's see. This one is the raindrop. This one is the star. Got the star and a horse, of course. The famous Mr. Ed.
Be careful when you handle it.
Don't knock it. And this one, I like this one. I think I'm going to claim this one.
This one feels brown.
There's nothing wrong with being brown.
No,
but it just feels very. This one feels very masculine. This one feels very, very masculine. I like this one. I'm like, Mike is fine. It's mine. So this one, and it is. It's a lock, like a clochette, which is very on brand, I suppose. I don't really know. Maybe this is like a stable, right? There should be like a stable. So we have a horse, a saddle, and a stable. Yeah, I like that.
Again, this one comes in set of 3. So gonna catch them all. Make sure we got all the versions. So
the other good thing about these ones is they are just the right size for decent American size pancakes. Okay, you can put some pancakes, you can put some eggs, a couple bacon, call it a day. You could also do some huevos rancheros, right? Oh, that sounds good. The point is,
huevos rancheros is not gonna fit in there.
You think it'll stain the plate though?
Oh, I don't know. It shouldn't.
With the chorizo? I don't know. But yeah, I think that these are very cool. And again, I think these will end up being used infinitely more than our Cheval d'Orient. Because Cheval d'Orient we've used primarily like New Year's, right?
When I actually make like a big meal. Like, when I cook really big meal.
Or we got sushi one year. We got a whole plater of sushi.
Yeah.
And
we replayed
it.
Yeah, we replayed
and convinced ourselves we were fancy.
Yes.
Yeah. That was really nice though. Yeah. That was really nice. Yeah. These ones I think are going to be obviously used more often, more in common.
Yeah.
How do you feel about if you're using all the set together at once? Do you prefer that, or you think it's weird?
I prefer that. No.
Really?
Yes.
Even if it's like not a special occasion. If it's just like a Wednesday in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's the reason why whatever we see today is being sold. Because I want to make sure I get the whole set so I can use them together.
I mean, because the Cheval d'Orient, and maybe some of the other versions, the Cheval d'Orient, it feels like it feels formal, so you would expect all the silverware and all the plates to match.
Yeah.
The So feels sort of informal and daily. So, I don't know, I would imagine oftentimes you get pieces here that come in, pieces here that come out, and you have just different pieces. Whereas if you're
from
making
a different collection?
Yeah.
That's what you
could, from different collections.
If we have, let's say for example, we have the mugs, right? You're not going to use the mugs from a different collection with these plates.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I just had to end up eating by myself, I guess. I don't know. I just think that it doesn't require it like Cheval d'Orient.
I understand, but my point is like if we already have the set that's already served the purpose of whatever we're going to try to do during that meal.
I would never dream of using the Cheval d'Orient plate and then not using the other Cheval d'Orient accoutrement.
Sure.
I would be totally okay using this one and then, an IKEA cup, my cappuccino cup that's not broken from IKEA or whatever,
I guess if we don't have enough, if we have some, let's say if my parents, come and visit, because obviously there are 3 over here.
Well, okay, the numbers don't, I guess you can share a plate.
Yes.
Yeah, we could share
like, for example, in that case.
Why do you suppose they do 3 and not 4?
Because you buy 2 sets and get 3 and 3. Because remember I don't know. I think it's a set. They want you to buy 2 sets to get 6.
Like the hot dogs and the buns thing.
No, because the Cheval tea set comes in 6. So I think that's their number. I don't know.
That makes sense.
This is weird.
Yeah. But because you get the number of hot dogs is never the same amount as buns in there. So you end up buying more hot dogs or buns, whichever one they are. But this one, I really like. Yeah. This color, I really like. I feel like
it's not bad. I actually thought it's gonna be small. When I saw it on the website, I thought it's actually gonna be smaller than these.
Yeah.
But this size, perfect.
I would actually even consider if we end up remodeling my study. I think maybe this would be a good color palette for it.
Don't you think it's too mid-modern century?
I am mid-modern century.
You're mid.
Well,
Modern?
modern
I don't know.
century.
Yeah.
I like the color palette. I like the purple. I like the orange.
There's no purple.
This one looks pretty purple. If you look at the horseshoe, it looks purple. It has almost like a tint of
Gray.
no. It's like a grayish purple. You know,
Yeah.
grimace kind of color.
Okay.
A gray grimace noir. If he was a noir agent. Anyways, so I think I like that. These ones are cool. Also, they feel very nice and fluffy and like friendly and approachable.
Isn't the horse one is the same as the cup pattern?
Yes, and the saddle as well. This one this one I have not noticed, but it might be a different color scheme. It might be a different color scheme. So I don't know. We'll have to when we kind of get back and when we get into breakfast mode one day.
But right now,
ambitious.
the issue that I have is like I need to find a cabinet because since we have right now we have a decent amount of plates and like ceramic stuff.
Yeah.
I need to find
a ceramic case or a china cabinet.
Yeah,
right?
and I don't like the old school china cabinets. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know like what kind of cabinet.
That's
Because
true.
right now like whatever we do, we just kind of put on top of each other, and I don't like that.
Well, yeah, we have a very ad hoc methodology at the moment, but it is difficult to find a modern china cabinet, right? Everyone's like, oh, like, you know, Pawtucket,
because to
New
me,
England
it's okay
ones.
to not showing. I don't need glass window to display.
Yeah.
Like I don't need that. And then inside, I want to make sure I don't need to stack them.
I guess if we are for the Los Angeles remodel, I guess if that would be a consideration. If you're not trying to show the china in the china cabinet,
Yeah.
because the sew would not be one that you'd want to really show.
I don't want
mean,
to
I
show
guess you
anything. Like what's
show
the
the area.
point?
It's kind of fancy, but and you don't want to end up being like that that grandma who has all the weird like china dolls and stuff in there. It's very creepy. But nothing wrong with that if you have, you know, no hate, but just not us. But I have not really seen a true modern, not modern stylistic, but modern as in not
It
designed
might just be
in
a
colonial
regular
style.
cabinet, you know, like the TV console style, and just like do and come up with our own insert inside.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't want to stack them. Like Cheval, I do not want to stack them.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's definitely risky.
Correct.
The way we have them right now.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how we'll do that. Yeah. Wait, do you go over the price?
Oh, sorry. And the price for those are going to be $705 for all three plates. For all three plates. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 705. So that's what? I don't know if you can do it that way, but like $100 and $200, $250 per plate ish. All right, last and definitely not least. This was one that caught us by surprise and brings the biggest smile to my face and actually really tied into our Hermèscapades moving forward, which we did not know at the time, but now we know. And knowing is half the battle. No millennial kids anywhere? G.I. Joe? Oh, I mean, someone out there's watching G.I. Joe over there. Anyways, this is another one that, like I said, it caught us really kind of by surprise. It actually had a lot more, it had an intimate experience with it. Not like that, but like when we went to the Firenze boutique as well.
Sure.
So it was very pleasant to see. So first one up is going to be, it's going to come in a box that looks like this.
It's not a chopstick, guys.
It is not chopsticks. Do we have chopsticks? We don't have the chopsticks. They have chopsticks though, do they?
No, they don't.
No. Okay.
I don't believe so.
So they have the soy sauce, they have the sushi platter thing, but they don't have
Oh, they might have
chopsticks?
the silver.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
They got the Asian style spoon. They must have chopsticks. Anyways, until they get that,
You mean soup spoon? Asian style spoon.
I have only seen the one that we saw in that we got in Thailand. Yeah,
Cheval.
yeah. I've only seen that,
Comes in, I think it's coming in other collections also.
but I've never seen that style of spoon used
Soup
for
spoon?
that style of soup spoon used
for-
outside of Asian style food.
Let me think. I don't know about that one.
I digress. So this one is the let's get it open here.
I guess before we say that, I only have 2 charms.
You have many more charms than that.
One was Buddy.
No, nobody. I find you very
One
charming.
was Buddy. If you remember.
Yes, the buddy.
I'm very picky about my charm.
Yes.
Back charm. I do not like Pegasus. I don't like rodeo clown.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not your thing. It's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, right? Buddy, best dog. Who's the best
Who's
boy?
a good boy?
That's my buddy, right?
Yeah, okay.
This one, we saw it in the display case, and we were like,
Let me open it while you're talking. Keep
is
talking.
that available? We just point, and it say yes. I'm like, oh.
L'accessoire de sac.
So this is my second back shot ever.
Bam! Look at that bad boy. I mean, at the time, we're like, oh, it must be Napoleon, right?
I
it
thought
is
it was
not
Napoleon. Looks
Yes.
very Napoleon-esque.
Yes. Very Napoleon-esque. I mean, it's because the hat, really, frankly.
And it's French.
Yes. It's like, this is how the French do Legos. But as you can see here, it actually has many mixed versions of leather on there. So you see what looks like chev, perhaps.
There are many colors,
have-
many materials.
You have arms that articulate. His legs are very bold. He's bold-legged from riding the horse, but also it's a horseshoe. But you can see the arms are articulated. He's got little cuff links. He's got palladium arms, and it also is a different style of leather. So this one looks like it might be like a Togo. This one looks like it's an Epsom. This one looks like Chev.
There's chef in there for sure. We have the details. I think we
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pop it.
It has his legs, which are in this very interesting brick color, which may or may not show up somewhere else in our lifetime. It is a bag chime, right? So you hang it on your bag and you put it there. And I think that as I have been, and this is the one for you. Let me get
There are four
think he stands up.
colors set. I think the three
Yeah.
or four. It's like green, which is like hard mail. But this is the one that's actually showing.
So I think this is one thing that I think is interesting, and I've actually been exploring on my own in my own Hermes, my little private Hermèscapades. On the side, is that as I've been using my
The MS investigator.
my Hermes investigator.
Investigator.
No, this is getting out of control.
Trademark that.
Yes, we're gonna put that on Urban Dictionary.
I don't know if it's close enough. You want me to do
Where was that? Where was that? Yeah, if you want to hold them up, if you want to show them over there. Or her, I don't know. It could be them.
Yeah.
The thing that I've been exploring is the sense that I've been using my Hermes messenger bag, the Kelly messenger bag that we got in Venice, quite a lot lately, and it's made me have to like downsize a lot of the things I carry in my bag and all that kind of stuff, et cetera, et cetera. But realistically, one thing that I have had, because I carry like a janitor size group of keys, that just bulge in my pocket, look really ugly. So I've been trying to find a way to
Not good kind of book.
on the outside pocket, not the inside. But I've been trying to find a way to carry those keys on the bag that's accessible and usable, so I don't have to dig into it because it is a Kelly strap, so it's difficult to get in once it's locked. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I've been using a carabiner, like the little metal thing that you'd use like if you were rock climbing,
Yeah.
to like connect it to the metal loop on the side.
What year is this? 2000?
I'm so cool. My
Like,
lanyard.
you-
We're gonna go to lacrosse
Yeah.
camp or whatever. Yeah. Yes. Well, like it says Gatorade on the side. But so I don't know. I'm looking for a way that looks interesting and is nice to put my keys in there and not have the key holder like you have, because I just have too many keys. I have far too many keys for that.
Yeah.
And they need to be easily accessible in and out, fob keys, et cetera, to use it. So I don't know. I don't think this would be an option for this because this thing would just get destroyed very quickly.
This piece actually a little bit expensive.
Quite expensive, yeah.
I think it's because it has like wood, metal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so like
The head is wood.
and the hat too.
The hat, I don't think the hat is, I don't know if that's wood, but it's very high gloss.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit high for my liking, but I think it's worth it. I think this piece it's very interesting.
Yes, when we definitely saw it, it was one of those things that jumped out and said, "Hey, we
want this,
have to get this." I don't know how much it is, and I don't know what it is, and we have to get it. The other thing is that I like that it's not from. I like that it's from the standard Hermes collection
And not the petite edge.
and not the Petite H, which I think is cool what they're doing with Petite H, but obviously we're not the target market for Petite H.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not that. So I like that this one came from. It's a design perspective from the standard Hermes line, not the Petite H.
And you were saying that this, and then we saw.
Yes, the connection.
Yes,
So
sorry.
the interesting thing about this one, this
Can he
person,
stand?
It turns out he is not Napoleon. But he is referred to as the Artificer.
What's it called?
It was in Italian when we saw it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Or it was in French. And what an artificer is, we haven't really got a clear answer exactly on what it is.
That guy.
Yes. But in the new Firenze boutique, they have this gentleman sitting in a mural that they painted.
Background was Florence.
And the background is Florence, and he's sitting on a cart that he's driving.
Yeah.
So presumably he is the driver of the cart. Mm-hmm. They also had a antique, unique piece made of paper mache from the Hermes museum because it's a new boutique they have for quite some time, like some new objects just to be like to be shiny. I guess it was
for the grand opening.
Yeah, and our essay had like a big conversation like, it was really complicated, and like the head of Italy and the head of Hermes, Axel Dumas or whatever.
Like in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s
they went to the store, the antique store in Florence.
No, they went to an estate sale at a villa.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like closing out in Florence. Yeah. And so they bought this paper mache thing. I'll put all the videos up, but the Artificer is there.
Yeah,
right? And
this is the guy.
An homage to that. And in fact, the clock tower that is in the picture has the time set to
that year. Wait, no.
The year of the opening of that boutique.
2025.
Yes, 2025. Oh, yes, 2025.
Yes.
We're still in 2025 right now. Wherever you are, I don't know. So this person, we saw that, like, it's a big mural. Like, you got this guy, you're like, oh, this is cool, he's a guy. And then you show up to the store and he's like,
this guy. Yeah.
Like,
it's connected now, you know?
Yeah. So it all connects it. And I feel a closer connection to the Firenze boutique as well, even though we got this from Topanga, because they have this guy and they have that guy, and everyone has the guys. So, but yeah, this is one of those things that we saw. We had to get it. We said, you know what, this is something we had to get. Because it's so interesting, and my love of Legos also kind of falls in there, and he's Lego-esque.
I don't know. It's just
he's
very
posh
different.
Legos, the poshest of Lego.
Normally I don't really care for.
That's right. You don't generally see back charms that jump out at you.
Yeah, but one buddy is a dog. I love dogs.
Yes.
I love most kind of dogs, most kinds. And then this guy just like so interesting. He's just so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and this fact that it's like so multiple leathers, materials mixed. Great. It's like great.
Well, I guess what would you, and which bag would you put this on? Or item, or however you would use it?
Probably any bag.
So that is the Artificer. The cost on him was...
It is spicy. Was it 17 something?
What was that? $1,700. $1,700. So, he's unique, and he comes with sort of a unique price for that. Because, I mean, what does a rodeo cost?
$6 maybe?
$6 something?
Yeah. No, I think it's about there.
Or Pegasus.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's around there. Yeah.
I also like the octopus.
I guess those have multiple sizes. The rodeos have multiple sizes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm like I said, I don't really care, so I don't really know.
I would love to see a multi-leather, the squid one. I like that one. I like the shrimp one too. I think the shrimp one's pretty cool.
No.
I mean, those are basically the only seafood I eat anyway. So, all right, Artificer. All right, so put this gentleman to bed for right now. I'm just gonna set this over here and let you handle him. All right, last up today is going to be one that is more of...
It's not interesting, but it's going to be useful.
Well, yes, that's true. It's very practical. A very practical item. That it seems like it's not easy to get. Like, you have to ask the right person, basically.
I don't know. I actually don't know. This is the first time I asked for it. So the issue that I have is like, and I think it's very common that we all know the Kelly bag straps are very tiny, like thin. It's very thin, and I like to carry many stuff in my bag.
Yeah, you do.
So, we have the red bandolier.
Yes.
So I use that very often, but sometimes that one is also a little bit too big.
Because I believe you used it on the Kelly, right?
Yes.
The Kelly in Paris.
Let's go with the Kelly.
As well as I vaguely remember specifically having it at the airport as well.
With the Kelly.
Yeah, so you took it with the Kelly. Yeah.
That's with the Kelly, yeah. So I'm just trying to find something that's a little bit more, I guess I asked for a black. I was like, hey, can I get basically a Evelyn strap? I was basically asking for a black Evelyn strap. And the SA was like, we can do a black like kind of like just a strap request.
Yeah.
And
just fabric.
Yeah, fabric.
Right. It's like, not leather.
Yeah, just
it's
easy.
A little thicker.
Yeah.
It's a little softer. Obviously, it's softer.
It's
very fuzzy in the gold hardware.
Yeah.
And again, not exciting, but infinitely useful.
Correct.
Infinitely useful.
It's wider. It's gonna hold better. It won't like kind of hurt my shoulder.
Yes.
And when it came, it's actually come in like almost like a factory order box. If you remember.
Yes, that's right.
It's like when you order parts from the car parts.
Yeah.
There is no. It's not like an Hermes like orange box. It's come in like a plastic bag.
Yeah.
In the white box, and then she just gave us the dust bag afterwards. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this was more of a utilitarian, just kind of something to make life more comfortable.
Because I know there are many styles available on the website for the strap for Kelly bags, but I just want no patterns, no color, just basically a black with
and again,
hardware.
Similar to the So collection, right? It's meant to be kind of used. It's meant to be, replaced when it needs to be replaced. It's meant to be still keep the design aesthetic and the things we like about Hermes, but it's not. It's much less vanity and much more utilitarian and practicality.
Also, for example, the Kelly Croc. That one, the strap also Croc.
Yes.
I don't want to use it all the time.
Yeah.
Again, how thin it is, how fragile it is, to give me a peace of mind, so I can use it. So I can use the bag more often.
Yes.
Use this strap.
Yes.
So I don't have to worry about both strap, but the bag. Less thing for me to juggle. So. Hopefully we'll put that into good use.
So not exciting, but I think,
yeah.
I mean, this will probably end up being one of the most used things that we have. And it wasn't really that expensive. I mean,
because at first I thought I'm actually put in an order, right? Like it was not like, they grabbed it from somewhere. They basically ordered this for me.
Yeah.
To where I don't know, like I don't know where they get it from.
I mean, on the manifest, it just says, first of all, it was $240.
Yeah.
But on the manifest, it's just called a supply strap.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no like.
Yeah. There's no heritage attached to it.
Yeah.
There's no it's
I guess if you guys know, let us know how that works. I don't know. This is the only strap that I've ever ordered extra. Extra?
Yeah.
It's not even extra.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we don't usually order extra pieces like you would like a watch where you want an extra strap or something like that. We don't usually get that for this, but I guess it's a thing you can do, but it seems very for obvious reasons. It seems very difficult to get just one-off pieces from Hermes.
Maybe it's a hassle for SA to do.
I think they make it a hassle on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. They don't want you to be able to order one piece of Johnny Cash style. You can build your bag one piece at a time. You know. They don't want you to do that, and understandably why. So, but good. We got it. We can use it for a variety of things. And
I guess one thing that
I'm
still not sure about it is the strap is non-adjustable. Oh,
that's true.
Yeah, that's but whatever. It's gonna be super useful. Very, very useful.
I mean, you can even just tie like a knot right there or something, and then it's shorter. Look at this tray. It is Tray Bell.
It's cute.
You're cute. So there you go. That is the objects that we have kind of acquired over the last over this year. Really, I think most of these are all these I think are still from this year, right?
No, they're all from this year.
They're all from 2025. And yeah, I think it says a lot about kind of where our mind is at. And I didn't notice it until we assembled them all together, and now we've kind of pulled them all out and put them together. I think it kind of indicates where our head is at with Topanga, because I think Topanga has been a boutique that treated us very, very well. Our SA there is amazing. We love our SA there. She's done such a great job with us, and she's always so nice and enjoyable. But I think, as you know, one of the key factors we wanted was to make a comparison and kind of trying to figure out what is that opportunity cost between a competitive boutique like Topanga and the other boutiques that we have relationships worldwide, really, but mainly in Europe, and make those comparisons and say, well, moving forward, here's some basic data about how much it takes to get to a Coda bag here in Topanga versus how much it takes to get to a Coda bag there. How is the relationship here? Where are we at more often than not? And I think the verdict is still out on that. But as you can see, we tend to pick up things that are more house-centric here, especially as we are, still working on the remodel in Los Angeles, potentially looking at the pied-à-terre. these kind of objects which would be a pain to kind of get and bring back and are fragile, those kind of things. But I think when we look at what the spend was for the quota bag, I don't know, we got to weigh that out, how that relationship works and whether or not, how to shift that around. Additionally, we have our pied-à-terre stuff, right? Which, as you can imagine, is pretty
stressful.
To
me, it's super stressful. It's like almost take out most of my mental space.
Yes. Yeah. And especially dealing with folks in other countries who have different ways of doing things.
Time frame.
And different processes and time frames. And the fact that it is capital intensive. I mean, it is going to be capital intensive, especially if we want to shoot for not having to finance it. We have to kind of make those decisions around. And I think, that all factors into our current and probably our future visits in Topanga. So Topanga. So I foresee us still continuing, enjoying and utilizing Topanga. But I just, I'm not exactly sure where the trajectory is going. It does seem to be going less formal, less high gloss Hermes stuff, more day-to-day kind of usage stuff, maybe more ready-to-wear kinds of things, more home goods, because that's kind of where our mind's at and what we're kind of nesting for, I guess literally and figuratively. What do you think?
No, that's about right, because I know that with the plates and cups and whatever, we're going to use it.
For sure.
We are going to use it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that we buy the stuff that we're going to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we still have, still some time this year and, the future, whatever we end up going. And I'm sure we'll have another visit here in the not so distant future. I don't know when you're going to get to see what we end up picking up from there. It might be quite some time, depending on the allowance of the schedule. But yeah, I'm glad that we got there first in. I'm glad that we got a great essay. We lucked out with a great essay. And I'm glad that we have that opportunity, always an opportunity to interact with Hermes here when we're not abroad. So, yeah. What do you put in here? What's that mean? All right, so that is our unboxing, our updates to get you up to date where we are at. We still have our Hermèscapdes Europe timeline running. And, we have our pied-à-terre timeline running. And we have maybe potentially a remodel one update. We'll have to see where that one goes.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That one's kind of, no.
Yeah, everything's kind of in the pied-à-terre centric at the moment. Yeah, because that's going to be a big deal. But if you want to check those out as well. And if you like the Hermes conversation, if you like the Hermes milieu, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help our channel grow. And we are extraordinarily thankful for that.
Thank you.
But also because it means you will get notified when our newest long videos come out. Our newest short videos come out and all things we have on the socials, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Reddit. We have our new Reddit. Check it out. I know it's dramatically underused, but I think if you want to see some of the more other insights we have that are not on Instagram, that are not on YouTube, Reddit is where it's at. And if you yourselves, you all, Hermesisti, have questions about the Hermèscapdes, about the Hermes process, about relationships with SAs or with your significant Hermes other, those kinds of things, or pied-à-terres, leave a message. Give us a call, leave us a message, and we will use our expertise and our life experience to give you the best answer that we can. Which, take that for what it's worth. So with that, I think we are going to get on to lunch, get all these boxes packed up, repack those plates so they don't slide around so much, and be out for the day. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.